Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a career and leadership coach, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Now, this is designed to talk to you who might be an older worker or might be a younger worker. You're early in your career, you're late in your career, and you've come to think that maybe finding a job isn't going to be that easy, or I'm really tired of working for this organization, whether you're older or junior. And you're thinking about freelancing. So I want to remind you of a couple of things as you begin the exploration. Number one is you want to start thinking in terms of clients. Clients, people who would hire you. Who knows about you to want to hire you? And if your list is 5 companies or 5 people, recognize that by the time you launch, some of these are going to disappear. How will you find more? This is a marketing challenge. How do you plan to market yourself as a freelancer in order to find work consistently? Number 2 is you need to have a bit of a cushion. And I'm not talking about a month rent or a month mortgage payment. I'm talking about longer than that. I don't know what the right number is for you because, frankly, you need to think about your other responsibilities. If you've got a family, if you've got a wife, husband, or partner that's working or not working, what secondary resources do you have that are going to support you with your decision to become a freelancer? And as such, I'll use myself as an example. When I transitioned from headhunting to coaching, one of the things I knew about myself was that I was going to receive Social Security. I would, contribute a certain amount of money plus insurance coverage. I'd have to pay for supplemental insurance, but insurance was now going to be taken care of through Medicare. And that was going to be a big saving. I'd have to pay for my family, but I figured out how to do that in an economical way. I also knew what my expenses were in terms of the house and such, and thus I knew what my nut was in terms of income, and worked out a way that I could generally hit that every month. And if I didn't, I had a financial cushion behind me to pull from and then replenish afterwards. I knew I had real estate taxes to pay here. I knew I had to help with my son in getting situated into his new home in New York, because he's not going to be earning enough money to pay for himself. But I figured out all this stuff in advance, so it wasn't a surprise. I also knew where I could get clients, because I started off with a database of more than 250,000 people that I could market to, and a lot of connections on LinkedIn and other places that I could promote myself to. This advantaged me over many others. What are your advantages? It's not just simply your skill set. You have to think in terms of who knows about you. And as such, you may not be ready yet to go out there and start promoting yourself unless you have to. I would say do it concurrently with the job search, but always, especially if you're already in the workforce, think in terms of how I can spend the next 12, maybe 24 months getting ready for this transition. And then the third part of this is making sure you emotionally and your family emotionally is on board with this and getting yourself ready, which is no easy feat. I know in my case, I had been talking with my wife about moving into coaching, and when I said I was ready to do it, there was a certain amount of shock. Like, she kept thinking this was far off into the future and initially tried to dissuade me before she realized it was really right for me. And then she pulled back and became very encouraging. You have to figure out your circumstances, including your own emotionally. Because I know that first day when I started to go out there to officially be a coach and not a headhunter, it's a bit of a shock. I would always know what my commissions were coming in, and as a coach, it's different. So think of it for yourself, what you need to do to get yourself ready to transition into freelancing. Take the time. Don't rush unless you have to do something. And then make it your plan A and going in aggressively, not just simply for one client, but for multiple clients. Because one client goes away and you can always be backed up with others. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. If you're interested in more information, reach out to me through my website, thebiggamehunter.us, where I've got thousands of posts that you can watch, listen to, or read. And also, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching at the website, you can message me or schedule a free discovery call. Hope you have a great day and take care.